Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Devotions at the beginning of this week. May it be a great week for you. I want to tell you a story today. It's called the Life-Saving Station. I think some of you might know the story. You know, there was a very dangerous stretch of coast where ships are always getting wrecked and people had to be rescued. They built a little life-saving station there, very simple, and they did a lot of good work. They brought the people to safety and helped them to get back home and all the rest of it. And as time went by, so more and more people joined in this life-saving team. And eventually it became so popular that people used to meet there even when there wasn't a shipwreck, and they used to have meals together. They used to enjoy fellowship and just have a good time together. As time went by, they enjoyed the fellowship so much that they actually didn't think very much about the shipwrecks and about the need of the people. One day there was a huge shipwreck and they actually didn't feel like going. So they actually hired some people to go out in little boats. And then they brought these people back. Some of them were first-class passengers. Some were just the deckhands. Some were, English. Some couldn't speak English at all. Some were from other nationalities. Some were black, some were white. And they came in dripping and exhausted. And so when they finished all this rescuing, the group in the life-saving station who says, you know, they made such a mess of this place. We must really put a shower outside so they can clean up before they come in here. Eventually, they got to the point with some of the people who said, you know, we don't really feel like doing all this life-saving anymore. He says, why don't we just make this into a fellowship club? But there were others who said, no, this is still a life-saving club. And so the others then said to them, well, if you want to save lives from the ships, you build your own life-saving station. And that's exactly what they did. And after a few years, that also became a very popular meeting place. And they also forgot about saving the lives of the people. And today, if you go to that coast, I believe, they've got a whole string of life-saving stations there as one gave way to another. And there are still many shipwrecks on that coast, but many of the people drown. Well, that's a challenging parable for the church. You know, after Peter preached his sermon on the day of Pentecost, this is how they describe what those 3,000 new believers did. And I'd like to read to you what it says in Acts chapter 2, verse 42 to 47. They devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to the fellowship, to the breaking of bread and to prayer. Everyone was filled with awe, and many wonders and miraculous signs were done by the apostles. All the believers were together and had everything in common. Selling their possessions and goods, they gave to anyone as he had need. Every day they continued to meet together in the temple courts. They broke bread in their homes. They ate together with glad and sincere hearts, praising God and enjoying the favor of all the people. And the Lord added to their number daily those who were being saved. Now that's a beautiful picture of the church doing its work. As the people came together, the apostles taught them, so they grew in their understanding and faith. They enjoyed each other's fellowship. They also shared each other's goods, so that if there was someone who was in need, they would even sell their own possessions in order to meet that need. There was worship, there was praise, and we're told that the Lord added to their number. And the only way that could happen is if these people were reaching out to bring them in. A wonderful picture. You see, there are two sides to being the church. The one side is to build ourselves up, spiritually, to grow closer to the Lord, to grow in our understanding. And the other side is to reach out beyond the fellowship of the church in order to welcome others in. I pray that God would help you and me to have our eyes open to see who needs rescuing, who needs friendship, who needs a smile, who needs a call from us so that we can be the life-saving station we were meant to be. May God bless you as you get out and do it. Bye for now.